What small thing brightens your day? I talked about this fairly recently, but 5 years ago I lost my dog, Snoopy. He was my best friend for almost 17 years, so it was a very painful loss for me. One night shortly after he died I got drunk and decided I wanted a tattoo of a caricature of him to remember him by. I asked my room/best human friend to draw it on my right forearm, since I am right-handed and it was hard for me to do. Well, it was even harder to try and tattoo myself with my non-dominant hand, and the result was a very sloppy tattoo. https://i.imager.com/kero7rw.jpg. Even though it looks bad, it's my most cherished tattoo because it's such a raw expression of emotion. Whenever I'm feeling shitty or just miss him, I look down at that little goofy face on my arm and remember all the happiness that he brought me and all the great memories we made together. It never fails to put a smile on my face. Snoopy sounds like he was a very nice dog. Blue heart. LEDs, beat me to it. Blasting music in my car on the way to work and then again on the drive back. Same. The reason why I enjoy my commutes. Smiles. When people smile at me, seeing 12:34 on the clock. My BF and I always try to remember to text each other at that time. He. Other significant number patterns too. 1337 is the best. My girlfriend's laugh. I second this. Not your girlfriend's, though I imagine it's lovely. At the minute things are tough, for everyone, and hearing her laugh, any one of her amazing laughs, makes my day. I learned this from visiting a buddy. Learn the names of the people who you routinely visit, e.g. gas station employees or grocery store clerks, whatever. Learn a little about them, ask them about their day, call them by name. It just feels good to make people feel appreciated, I guess. I should add, don't pry. I tried this but I could never get the real name from my drug dealer. Man. When my cats sleep next to me, they always make sure that they touch me with their toe beans. If I slightly move, they readjust until they touch me again. Love it. My kid experiencing her firsts and getting so overwhelmed by it. Yesterday she experienced a ladybug crawling on her hand for the first time and her genuine happiness was infectious. She kept going back to the same spot in the garden looking for it, calling out, "Heyo, bug," looking for it under every leaf. Heh? Ha, cute. My new kitten. What's your kitten's name? I've got one of those little picnic table shaped squirrel feeders attached to the fence around our backyard. Every morning I put a fresh cob of squirrel corn on it and watch the little dudes and dudettes come feast on it. I do this but my area has got crows and crows don't care about manners at the table. You should go outside one day and sit down with them and try to teach them. I love you. Greater than I love you. And it doesn't even have to be in so many words. My parents do this thing where they see to each other's needs without ever having actively decided to do it or even realized they're doing it until it was pointed out to them. Basically, for example, one of them will fill up a glass of water when thirsty, drink their fill and then promptly refill it and hand it to the other, who will take it and drink, no questions asked. Another example is one of them will make a sandwich or grab an apple or something and sit/stand next to the other whilst sharing the thing almost bite for bite. Also, correcting each other's plate. Like, if one loves pickles but hates cheese, a mutual transfer occurs from plate to plate without any acknowledgement that this is even happening. This behavior happens even when they are annoyed or downright pissed at each other, and extends to my brother and I as well. To me, having grown up with this, it was always just something normal that we do. Friends and significant others have since pointed out what a profound expression of I love you it apparently is. My wife and I do this. People think we are linked psychically. No, it's just after 12 years we know what each other likes and doesn't like. We know each other's habits and quirks. I have a scar on my right arm. While I was in high school, I pushed myself too far physically and mentally. I studied day and night just so I can get a high rank in class, which was very important to me back then. Once didn't get enough sleep for a week, and on my daily commute I was so tired I fell off the vehicle I was riding. Gave me only a scar on my right arm. I'm not entirely sure how, but since then I always wake up and look at that scar and remind myself that I should be happy, whatever results I get in my life. Since then, my days have been brighter than usual. Strange how life has its ways of reminding us about what's important. Glad you're finding some happiness when someone says happy cake day, happy cake day. Thank you, my cat. She's very small, very cute, and very angry and yelling when someone is not snuggling with her. She sounds cute. A hard AM fart that is both loud and stinks. Especially when they're kinda hot and burn your turd cutter a little. Greater than turd cutter, I actually laughed out loud at this. A compliment. I don't want to be that one annoying person, but thanks for the award and kind words, all smiles, heart. You're an awesome person. Any of my cats or my dog. I've been in real dark places before, and pets have seriously saved me. I had a blind cat, Blinkin, and I knew he needed me to stick around. I have a deaf dog who's quite literally all I own right now, and he definitely gives me most of my motivation to get up a lot of days lately. But at least he socializes me by getting so many people to come and pet him. When you can tell someone is genuinely happy to see you, or genuinely sad to see you go. Those are true friends. He comes up close and looks my way. There's nothing much we need to say. There's nothing much we need to do. A 1 and 1's a perfect 2. He comes up close and lingers near. There's nothing much I need to hear. There's nothing much I need to share. A 1 and 1's a perfect bear. He comes up close and looks to me. The fairest, finest sight to see. A second stop to stare above. He wags his tail. It must be love. When I accidentally wake up too early and see the sun starting to come out, I go back to sleep after, but I like to think I fall back asleep with a slight smile on my face. Or waking up, but staying in the edge of sleep, while it's raining outside. Then getting to lie in bed and doze off again while listening to the pitter-patter of the rain. I am not a native English speaker, and this is the first time I came across pitter-patter of the rain, and that is genuinely an awesome phrase. I can almost hear the rain in my head now. A joke I've never heard before. A creative compliment I've never heard before. Just something different. Makes the day more interesting. The tiniest difference makes a big difference. I have bright pink hair, and one day at work I was wearing it in a high curly ponytail. A man came up to me and said, "I love your hair. I hope this doesn't come off as weird, but you look like Pinkie Pie, and I love it. My daughter and I watch My Little Pony together, and that's her favorite pony. She'd love your hair too." That compliment has stuck with me because that was the last kind of person I'd expect to get that compliment from. It was very sweet, and I think about it pretty often. Pinkie Pie's goal in life is to get those around her to smile and laugh, so it's definitely a good compliment if you remind someone of her. Rediscovering the songs I used to listen to and either relive the memories, or replace them. My kids, 3 and 1-year-old boys, getting me up every day. The 3-year-old pushes on me or just jumps on me and says, "Mom, wake up, Mommy, wake up, it's a beautiful sunshiny day." While he's doing that, my 1-year-old just says "Mom" over and over, while usually hitting or bouncing on me. As soon as they know I'm up, it is hugs, kisses, and the 3-year-old saying, "Good morning, did you sleep good?" I frequently fake being asleep just for that. That's so nice. The smile of others. Especially if I caused it. The world needs more smiles these days. Smile. Yes, I love smiling when I make eye contact with others. They don't always smile back, but when they do, it really does light up my heart. My cat comes to the door when I get home and greets me with headbutts and meows. And the outdoor kitty I feed does the same. People who say cats are heartless have never tried being around a cat. My cats are unaffectionate assholes. But I love them, and when I wake up and they're in the bed with me, on the other side but on the bed nonetheless, I get so happy. Seeing people be kind to each other always makes me smile. That, my bank account still has enough money on a Thursday for me to buy myself breakfast on my shitty job, but hey, let's be honest, many Americans wish they had a job with this shit-ass economy and shitty politicians. Wish the best luck to those who are still looking for a job, God help us all. In my neighborhood every day when I come back from the gym at 6:01 a.m. there are a trail of quails, and every morning I stop so they can safely pass the road. If they aren't there I get kind of sad. I like seeing my quails and knowing they got to their destination safely. Edit, I work out in an open park at the moment, which is the same distance from my house as the gym. My quail routine has not stopped because of COVID. Reading this made me smile. I'm sure they enjoy seeing you as well. The way my dog wags his tail literally every time I look at him. Edit, just so everyone can see without scrolling. Here's a video https://i.imager.com/9x0he.mp4, when I got home from work the other day ready for him's loves. Dogs are so awesome. If you stop petting my grandma's dog she will purposely move closer towards you and rest her head on your leg, if you're sitting of course, so you can give her more pats. It works every time. Edit, dog tax. http://imager.com/shay/xosp7. The dog I'm talking about in the post is the white one to the left, the brown one is just a jealous pupper who also likes pats. It's not the _best_ video I could find, but it still kind of shows what I mean. Friendly small talk with strangers. It gives me hope for humanity. Yes. I miss that. I haven't had any random conversations with strangers since the world changed. Did the Fire Nation attack?